Hello everybody, Mike1217 here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Right away we are going to the graveyard right by Kakuru Village. Because, if you recall, before we went to Snow Peak Ruins, we found a Howling Stone along the way ascending Snow Peak. And we summoned our wolf friend, who can teach us our sword skills. So that's what I'm gonna go do now before I forget. And then after that, we're gonna go to Castle Town, get some things done, and find out where the next temple is. It's become a pretty routine thing in this game since having the whole mirror Twilight aspect of the storyline come up. Go to Twilight Bar, look at the map, find out where one of her soldiers is, and then they will tell us how to get to the next temple. That's basically how it works, and here it is. Or here he is, I shouldn't say it, that's kind of disrespectful. And we have 5 sword skills, scored swills. And we're gonna learn our 6th one right here, so we're almost done. Again, there are 7 sword skills in all in this game. And this, just to get out of the way, this recording session is the first time I'm playing this game since the release of the brand new Skyward Sword on the Wii. So this is gonna be pretty weird coming back to this game. But I'm not sure whether or not Skyward Sword will make me better at this game or just make me completely messed up at it. Oh, okay, well, first we have to demonstrate the moral draw to him. Hold on. Oh, I have to put my sword away for that. That's the whole point of the moral draw. Hold on. There we go. Shows how useful his sword skills are, and I completely forget how to use them. Again, most of the sword skills are just fun to use. I don't really find them to be that useful. The ones that I find to be useful are the finishing blow, of course, and maybe like the back slice and the helm splitter maybe come into use. The shield strike I don't use that much, and this one's one I don't use that much either. The jump strike. The idea of this is basically like kind of like a charge attack, where you lock on and you hold the A button, and then I guess judging by what happens here pretty soon, I'm not paying attention to the text, but he's going to split off, and I guess the idea of this is to be able to knock down multiple enemies at once. Judging by the fact that he splits off into 3, so I guess that's what the point of it is, but again, it's a move that I don't use that much at all. But there we go, there's a 6th hidden sword skill. The jump strike. But yeah, this video I might spend a lot of time talking about Skyward Sword. Not so much to have Skyward Sword distract from Twilight Princess. I don't want to be doing that. I'm gonna kind of compare the 2 games. Because you know, this is the other Zelda game on the Wii. And it's kind of, you know, it's kind of cool how the Wii like opens and closes its lifespan of Zelda, because after all, the Twilight Princess was a launch title, and yeah, it wasn't exactly a pure Wii game. It was supposed to be a game. It was a GameCube game ported over to the Wii, but still, you know, the Wii was launched with Twilight Princess, and it's pretty much gonna be sent off with Skyward Sword. That'd be like the last major game released on the Wii. There's supposed to be a bug over here. I keep hearing it, but I can never find it. That's something else we're gonna do in Castle Town, is return some bugs over to Agatha. I don't think I have that many more though. So yeah, we're gonna warp over to Castle Town and do a few things there, including go to Twilight Bar. But yeah, considering Skyward Sword is already like tons of little things. I mean, there's the obvious motion control aspect of it, where it's all Wii Motion Plus, but I mean, I don't really need to discuss that as far as the difference between that and Twilight Princess. Oh god. This guy's never useful. Like, I never look at the letters he brings you. Mostly the letters he brings you are just alerting you to different things going on at shops and side quests, and just nothing useful that pertains to the main quest. And I never look at them. And I'm not gonna look at it right now. But yeah, there's like, you know, like the minor things like using the pointer on the screen. Like, something I always try to do in Skyward Sword is use my pointer on the screen, but you don't actually have a pointer like this fairy that comes with Twilight Princess. And actually, you know what? I'll be able to kind of demonstrate some pointing things right here. We're gonna do a little bit of a minigame. A rare occurrence in this LP, doing stuff that I don't necessarily have to do. But this is a minigame that I think will come into use. The prize we get from it. It'd be nice to show it off. Greetings and salutations, good sir. Welcome to the kingdom of hopes and fondest dreams. In this place you can taste the life of a circus star and get your hands on gear that boggles minds. And that gear, it turns out to be our claw shot, so here we go. This is going to be a star minigame. And look at that alliteration he does there. And this character, supposedly, from what I've read, is supposed to be like this game's version of Tingle. And he kind of resembles him. He has that green kind of top part with the pointy hat and the red pants. He's kind of, you know, energetic, and you know, this seems like a Tingle type of atmosphere. But his name's not actually Tingle. I don't even think he has a name. Okay, so what this is, have to get our claw shot ready. And we need to collect a certain amount of these in 30 seconds. I'm not sure how many. Maybe you have to collect all of them. The prize you get for this is, I guess I can say right now, is the quiver upgrade, so we can hold more arrows, which is something I want to do, because as this game goes along, I feel like range combat, did I do it? No, I didn't. I have to be a little bit quicker. It doesn't seem like there's that many of these. Keep trying for 10 rupees. I feel like range combat's gonna play a big part in the, because I can kind of see it happening with the last few dungeons of the game. Because again, I can't afford to take too many hits with the 3-heart run, so I'm thinking range combat might be the way to go eventually. And yeah, this is why I want to get the quiver upgrade, because I feel like I'm gonna really need to not run out of arrows. So that's the whole idea behind this. But I don't know if I can do this right now. Oh, I might be able to pull it off right here. Did that work? Yeah, there's a victory music. Alright, cool. That was right down to the last second. And there we go. There's our big quiver. Now we can hold up to 60 arrows. Previously, I believe it was 30. So very nice. That's probably really all I need, is just up to 60. There's a second time that you do this, you get the you get 2 quiver upgrades in this game, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I know you can come back here and do this again and get a second quiver upgrade, or maybe like another prize. I'll have to look that up later. And now everyone's in love with us, and we're just the biggest badass now. And now I believe every time you come through this part of the town after beating that minigame, these girls will all, you know, freak out on you. Alright, so that's one little side part done in Castle Town. Let's go over into here. And this is Agatha's castle. And we're gonna show her what kind of bugs we have. Really, we don't have that much though, from what I know. Let's see. Yeah, we just have 2 more. The butterflies mark off the ones we've already given back to her, so like they don't leave your inventory; they just get marked off the butterflies. So we can give them, or give her, sorry, give her a ladybug. And really, what you get for these are just 50 rupees. So this is a great way of making money, for sure. And I believe if you bring back a partner, which I don't have any partners yet, I want to at least bring back one partner, because I believe you get a wallet upgrade if you do that for at least 1 partner. So let's just get these out of the way. We have 100 extra rupees now that we get from bringing back 2 more bugs. Very nice. Yeah, let's go on out of here and go to Telma's bar. Okay, let's see what we got over here. We have this map we can look at, and I believe the characters that we met earlier on are now sitting over here at this table. But now we can see marked off is the Sacred Grove, and by the way, going back to Skyward Sword, like one of the main things that I'm noticing different about Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword is that this pointer thing is so much more sensitive on this game, because with Wii Motion Plus it seems to be less sensitive, like the pointer. But from what I read is that it depends on like the type of room you're in, how much space there is around the sensor bar. I guess it apparently senses that, and it will be more or less sensitive based off of how much space there is around you, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I noticed that it's a lot less sensitive with the Wii Motion Plus and Skyward Sword, and this game is super sensitive now after getting used to that. But yeah, now I need to warp on over to Frown Woods, and apparently the Sacred Grove is where we need to be next. So let's go find out exactly where. I see if there's some kind of person to meet over there too, but that's kind of the tradition of these Mirror of Twilight temples. And we have Twilight going on here. I don't think Skyward... yeah, like in Skyward Sword, the day and night, it doesn't happen by... And by the way, I'm gonna try not to spoil too much, so don't worry about me, like, spitting out spoilers. I'm not gonna really spoil the game. But just little tiny details here and there that I'm mentioning with this commentary. But yeah, I believe day and night in that game, like, it doesn't happen, like, automatically. It doesn't happen progressively. It happens by you, like, finding beds and sleeping, and you can select skip ahead to the next night or the next morning. So that's how day and night work in that game, that you activate it yourself. So it's kind of cool, I guess. And sleeping allows you to regain health. There's a lot of ways you can regain health in that way, in that game, including sitting down on a stump. But this guy is actually the dude that we met at the very beginning of the game. Like the very opening cutscene, he was sitting by Link in the pond by Oron Village. So he's talking about a temple that is located in the Sacred Grove, which is the same place that we went through to get to the Master Sword. And we were chasing down the Skull Kid, so now we're gonna have to do it again. Let's say yes to whatever the hell he's talking about. And he's gonna call his partner over to us. It's gonna be some kind of bird. And it turns out that it's going to be a golden cuckoo. So we get to use this guide to make our way over to the Cuckoo Gorge, because we have a bunch of gaps over here that last time we came here... I don't want to talk to him, I want to pick up the damn chicken. Last time we came over here we were stuck as a wolf and we had to use the midnight jump to get around here. Now we have to use this guy. to get across these gaps. I believe this thing actually moves quicker than normal Cuckoo, so I guess there is something different and special about him. Now, another difference from Skyward Sword that kind of throws me off a lot, and it's probably going to throw me off with this game, is it's just a minor thing, but using items like the slingshot and other things, like where you aim like this, you use the A button to use them, and the B button to cancel your using of them, or in this game it's the opposite. You use B to use the item and A to cancel. That's something that throws me off quite a bit. So we need to jump on over here, and switch this, and without spoiling anything, the items in the game are just awesome. I love the items. I just lost the chicken. It fell off. I lost the chicken. Oh no, he came back. I thought he just fell off. Maybe he somehow respawns back. So I have to time these jumps, get past these pendulums. And over here, this is Howling Stone we used a lot earlier in the game, so we can't use it again. You can't use Howling Stones more than once in the game. Chicken's useless now, so we can just go on through here. And this is pretty much, yeah, kind of a retread of the Sacred Grove, only this time we can go through its human length, whereas last time we were stuck as a wolf. And I'm actually going to end this episode off right here, so next time on Twilight Princess we will go through the Sacred Grove, and hopefully reach the next temple. So, this is Michael 217, signing out.